Prevent a fucking beating. Nigga, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. Looking at. He say you don't want smoke, dog. You look like Le'Veon.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar.
Why the fuck do I keep getting
out of the locker room? And we're ready for football.
You're lucky Marquise isn't back there to return this bitch. With the Baltimore You're lucky Ravens. It's not Marquise.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
You're lucky that wasn't Marquise, bitch. These aren't even my niggas for real. They're about to be though. The way they're looking. Give me Marquise. Marquise. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. You don't want problems with the front runner, bitch. You don't want problems. No, they're not, man.
Yes, they are, bro.
Now, why the fuck did you choose them? They got good D. I don't even know what they got.
They do. But I don't know where it comes from. Let's go fuck.
How many lurks am I gonna get this game? How many lurks am I gonna get this game? How many lurks can a motherfucker get? Lurk. User lurk. User lurk. User lurk. User lurk. User lurk.
And a former Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. And
Marcus Ingram
starts
off the game strong.
It's a pickup of 11
Your
and
Michael
Baltimore
Green.
first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him
Your
one of the
Michael
leading rushers
Ingram.
in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Your Michael Ingram.
It'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some
What
defense.
the fuck? I was waiting for him to make separation and he just wasn't doing
You
it.
get a tight end like this.
Like, why the fuck did he take so fucking long?
He's one that has to absorb the contact.
fucking-
And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I don't like the handoff.
To throw again. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And boy, they had
Pass
high praise
intended for
this
your Michael
receiver.
Marquise.
We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really...
And a big loss here.
Pass
He's
intended for
taken down.
Michael.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man
That was
coverage
just
reminded me of an
beautiful.
old Raiders
The whole
team.
thing
They have a
was
Hall of Famer at one corner and a defense other, and they just lock people down.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Dude's scared to snap the fucking rock. Dude's literally nervous to snap
Now
the
the
rock.
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And able to work
Fucking
about 5
rock.
yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here comes alert.
Garoppolo.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
get the connection
Here
there.
comes
It's
a
incomplete.
fucking lurk.
Brandon Carr on the coverage there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Please. I should have used or lurked that weak ass route. Literally, the dumbest fucking shit he could
They
do.
stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Do an out route, nigga.
Hey, Charlie!
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
What the fuck you? What are you gonna do?
Buying time to his left.
Nope.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down. They couldn't stay in.
Fuck
As a result,
you.
they're going to have to give up the football.
That's sickening. How the fuck was he? Fuck you.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
You think they're
Escaping
fucking
the
fair on
pressure
this
right.
weak ass man?
He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's a fucking
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he
He'll find a
flipped it on
fucking
its
way
ear
throughout the
and ended up
game.
picking up.
They sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a
Why didn't he
loss
throw
of
the
11.
fucking ball?
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time, when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind
Bro,
side.
Ingram does not get out the way when I run
He's
that.
going to put him on
Just
the
get the
ground.
fuck out the game.
Not even a chance to
I think
pitch
that's what
that
we should
one as
do.
he's
Get you the
swallowed
fuck
up
out of
in
the game because you
backfield.
don't get the fuck out of my fucking way.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The pocket is literally
Hit
stuffed.
from behind and run over. Wow. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
7 yards there at a first down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And Sanders has got it complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
White.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on second down. Garoppolo.
No, bro! Come on!
And he's going to be taken down.
What? I literally held triangle. It was the dumbest fucking pass I've ever seen.
Garoppolo with the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
It's fucking weak, motherfucker.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Madden 41.
Tevin Coleman taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They run with Breida. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jihad Ward able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. $51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here 1st half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are.
Give me the fucking interception.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle.
I'm just not fucking stable with my nigga or something. I've read so many passages.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
Don't ever do kickoff right. I will fucking split that, dude. Go Marquise. When you know, when you're confident and you got the Ravens,
that'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
I got a lot of those lately, too. I be kick returning.
Such an electric
Don't ever
play,
fucking
so
kick it to Marquise, nigga.
All 11 guys in sync for that to be
Learn the
successful,
fucking scouting report, nigga. Kick it deep out the field goal post. Don't ever kick it to Marquise, nigga.
Probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
I knew it was going to happen. It looked pretty. It looked pretty. As soon as I seen the ball, not even in the end zone, I was feeling it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
What you going to do with this?
Getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Not going to be there now.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Don't even look at him.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's
Don't
to
even
the right
fucking
side,
look at
complete
him.
to Kittle.
Like I said.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their
What you going to do now? Fuck up and give the Ravens the ball here? Or kick it to Marquise? Felt you. You don't want to kick it to Marquise. I felt you.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Get off, nigga. This thing ain't got the balls to come on. Do it, nigga.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo.
What a clown.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get the fuck out the way, Ingram. We're going to beat this lard ass to the side.
And he's giving his guys a shot.
Kick the fucking ball out of bounds. Punt the ball out of bounds. Learn the fucking scouting report, nigga. Kick the fucking ball out of fucking bounds.
It's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
I'm going to hit the check down, let the time run all the way down, go the smart route, and kick the fucking
and that'll make it
field
2nd and short.
Even though it doesn't matter what the fuck I do.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I was finna. I have a timeout.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37.
We're up by 6 in San Francisco at the half.
And Tucker's kick.
We're going to make this half get ugly.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
We're going to keep getting lurked. I could have lurked a lot this half. That's the only fucking reason.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Because I'm going to get the stop
fielded
by
a few yards into the end
that
zone.
I will get.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
This game is fun as
The
fuck.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here,
Dude.
very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Thank you.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
He's got him in, complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
It's a joke of a ball.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
And try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch left. 21.
Yep, here comes a fucking run.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Here we go. Left 80. 12, fellas. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go. Mike 48. Come on. You better bring.
Thank you. Bring it in closer for easier for me to guard.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Watch the ship. Check.
Out route drag. Cover the out. I got the drag.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ain't going for it. We're doing that. We're doing it.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
11. 80 weapon.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Ravens. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Dumbest fucking shit I ever.
And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
All right, nigga.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go, here we go. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here as he's taken down.
I didn't know that nigga could run.
Jalen Ferguson able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Garoppolo looks to throw.
What a clown, bro. Give me the pick.
Thank you. In the air, and now
what
it's
the
intercepted.
Fuck? He really caught
that. Off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1?
That nigga's holding. You see my nigga? Boyle was holding.
That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much. And I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Holding.
Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He dumps it down to Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line.
I waited for
23 yards on the play.
You were behind him though, so you weren't taking it.
Unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away.
If you got in front of him, I
think he
wouldn't have
believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
It was a dumbass fake call, but
and Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson. The
situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. It would have paid. Watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off.
Now it's Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring us his 3rd and 7. Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming up field. They're going to toss that flag, and they did there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want...
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Come on, bro. It's lagging like a bitch. They should have had him way back on the fucking, like, 18.
It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Coleman.
Why is my...
Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Earl Thomas in on the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Delta. 48 Mike. I'm coming. Check 48's the Mike.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Come on, nigga.
Throwing
Catch
on
the
first
fucking
down,
ball.
but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 36. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They will run again with Coleman.
I fucking knew it. There's no way
He's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Only reason I
They're
wanted
not
to
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Big Ed, big Ed, big Ed.
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Here we go.
This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Garoppolo looking to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here we go, here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Garoppolo to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.
I had the worst game though. Making noise because that motherfucker can't do nothing on campaign. That fumble was pathetic as fuck though. I would have won if I didn't fumble. I fucking ran into Lamar on a QB draw and I go, what the fuck am I doing?